Hey everybody, and welcome to our Facebook and YouTube Live. We are so excited that you guys are here to join us, and let us know where you are checking in from. I see Sydney, Australia. Cheryl, hello. I see people from North Carolina, from Manitoba, from Albuquerque, from New Jersey, from Indiana, from Florida, uh, Arizona, Manitoba, Canada. The list goes on. Just so you know, I'm here with one of the Deers Legacy, and today we have James Deer. Hey, you want to say hi, James?
Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining us. We're happy to have you here.
Awesome, awesome. So if you have any questions during this stream, James will be keeping his eye open because everybody knows I'm not able to do more than one or two things at a time. So that's why I rely on other people. But thanks for checking in. I see people from England and from Germany. So I really appreciate you guys being here. We have a whole bunch of incredible announcements, and I do apologize that last week we weren't live. I did kind of make a bit of a mistake because I said we would be announcing our Christmas party the next week, and we took, I guess, a little bit of a week off there. We had family in transit. I have most of my kids, other than my daughter and my grandchildren, here with us. So we have been having a little bit of fun and family time. So it's always good for that. James, any other little announcements before I get on here? I just have to share my screen.
No, other than we have a super exciting announcement coming up, so be sure to stay tuned.
Awesome. Okay, so here I just want you to know that we are here for the Christmas party, and it is going to be live. It's going to be on December the 2nd at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that will stream on Facebook and on YouTube. Last time we did our last party, I guess we did it on Zoom because we wanted people to vote. But James has, I think, figured out a way that we can actually have people participate, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so we're going to make it simple this time. You just have to join us live on December the 2nd at 7 p.m. and we will have our Christmas party. There is going to be some great contests like we did last time, as well as some freebies, and we're going to showcase some of our Christmas designs that are coming up. And I do want to put out a warm welcome to Barbara Ward. She is in Australia, and if you are watching, Barbara, hello. She is actually an artist who has agreed to work with us, and this beautiful little, I guess, Christmas piggy or Christmas ham or whatever you want to call it, this will be one of the freebies that you can find out how to receive if you join us for the Christmas party. So he is super, super cute, and he'll be a freebie with a whole bunch of other stuff. Now, if you were around for the Halloween contest, we did two different contests at that time. One was geared towards Hatch, so we included an EMB file, and I was foolish enough to go up against Linda Rayburn. I got to be honest, I don't know if I'm going to do that for the Christmas party just because I have so many projects going on. I don't know if I'll have time to compete against her. And to be honest, it's because I'm kind of fearful and I think I'll lose anyways, right, James?
Oh yeah. So, don't want to mess with Linda.
Yeah, I don't want to mess with Linda. If anybody would like to challenge Linda, maybe that'll be the next one, because Linda is the reigning, I guess, embroidery legacy champion. That's what we'll call her at this point. I have to make an embroidered belt for you, Linda, if you're watching, but you are awesome. So we are going to do the same thing. We're going to have an EMB contest design for the Christmas party. And all you have to do to receive these EMB files from now until the Christmas party is send us an email at contact@embroiderylegacy.com. That's contact@embroiderylegacy.com. And just in the subject, write EMB contest designs. That way we know that you're requesting these 5 designs, and these will be the EMB files. This is specifically for Hatch users. So if you have the Hatch software, and we know there's a lot of you out there, this is a contest that you can participate in, and there will be prizes, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place. I'm not going to say what the prizes are yet because we have some cool things that have not been seen before that we are going to offer. Now, I am going to give you guys a little demo because you're looking at these designs, and if you're not familiar with Hatch or you've just started using your Hatch, you're sort of saying, well, you know, these are pretty simple. How am I going to make something really cool out of this? So what I'm going to do is I am going to stop sharing that, and I'm going to bring back up my other screen. And James, do you want to fill in the blanks for 1 second while I try to get, okay, there we are, I'm back. I'm going to share my other screen within the Hatch software, and I'm going to bring up these files just so that I can show you what they look like. Can you confirm, James, that they are there?
There's just a little bit of delay. So just,
okay, let me know if they show up.
Yeah, we are all good.
Okay, good. Okay, so these are the 5 files that you will receive. Now, keep in mind, because they are EMB files, they're the native format for Wilcom or Hatch, you can resize these and do whatever you want with them. So as an example, I'm going to give you a quick little demonstration of the candy cane. And I already brought the candy cane in, and I can see that it is one single object. If I click on objects, it's one object right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my edit objects, and I'm going to break it apart. Now that has broken it apart into 2 different objects with a couple of blank spaces in between, so I'll delete those. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that candy cane, and I'm going to take the fill pattern of that candy cane, and I'm going to go to my knife tool, and let's just bring this up to full screen, but I'm just going to start making a couple of little separations here, and I'll just keep grabbing that knife, and I can make as many little cuts into that candy cane as I want. So I'll just continue to grab that knife and go all the way around and make cuts all the way through this design. And I can kind of go in with the curve of the candy cane. So let's just do a couple bit more here so I can go all the way around. And I'm going off the screen. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask, because James will interrupt me, and I'll do my best to answer any questions as I'm going through this demonstration. So there is one more, and I'll do one more little knife tool straight through there. So now I have separated this into a whole bunch of different objects, and I'm going to get rid of all the traveling stitches that are in this. So I'm going to grab all those traveling stitches, and I'm going to select those and get rid of them. And now I'm going to grab every second object. So I'll just take number 11 and number 9. I'm just going to grab the odd numbers, 7, 5, 3, and 1. And I'm going to make all of those, let's say, red. So now I have red within the candy cane. Then I'm going to take the other parts, and I'll grab number 2, number 4, 6, and 8, and I'm going to make that white. And then I'm going to, I forgot one of them, so I got to grab one more. We'll make number 10 white as well. And now I have red and white for a candy cane, which that kind of makes sense. Now at this point, I could come in and I could grab all of these objects and start moving them into sequence so that I could grab them together, but this is just as easy. So I can separate it. So it's going to, instead of having a whole bunch of different color changes, I could just have a couple of color changes. Or to make it even easier than that, I'm going to go back to the original, and I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to say edit objects, and let's go right over here and tell it to, and I'm trying to remember where this is, but there is a place here where I can actually go and tell it to customize design. Is it? Yes, it is. Auto start, and let's go to matching colors. And I just found this before, optimize colors. So I'm going to take that and move it into the appropriate color. So then it automatically moved all those colors into order. Now that I have those colors in order, I'm going to grab all of those objects except for the last one, and I'm going to tell it to be a tatami stitch with no underlay, and I'm going to change the fill value to 1.2 millimeters because I'm going to do this in Mylar. And now I have a Mylar fill that's going to go on top. And then I can go into each of the objects, and I could grab the objects and I could change the actual stitch directions of them. So I can make them sort of turn the directions of the candy cane, delete that one, and I can make this one this angle. I can grab the next one, and if I just cycle through them, I can grab this one here. Let's grab that H key, and let's get rid of that angle. Let's get rid of this angle, and I'm just going to have one angle going like this all the way through, and it did not like that, so let's grab this one over here, and I need to cross across the fill. I'm not too sure why it's not letting me do it, but we'll figure that out afterwards. Let's just go back one more, and let's just grab this one here, and it's giving me trouble again. Oh, I see. There's one here as well. Okay, so this is going to allow me now to go in and change these angles of the fill. And it's giving me trouble again. So let's try this one. There we go. So now I can go into the next object and continue to grab all of these objects, and I can change the actual angles of all of these fill stitches so that they kind of, go the way I would imagine them going within a candy cane. So I can have them curve all the way around each of the objects so that they, kind of resemble the look that I'm looking for. I can grab the next one here and do the same thing. So as I'm grabbing each of these objects, hit that H key and I can start moving points. And it did not like that one. I need to go over here and grab this one. Didn't like that one either, so let's just grab that one. And let's just do this here and grab this one. This is becoming a little bit more difficult than I had anticipated, but we will eventually get through them.
It's half the adventure, right?
Yeah, half the adventure. When I do use that knife tool, it is awesome because it does break it apart, but then it actually ends up putting in some angles that I don't necessarily like, and I have to go in and delete a bunch of them and make sure that it gives me the look that I'm looking for. So grab this one. Only have a couple more here. I'm going to delete this. I'll delete this one. I will grab this one and move it over. Let's delete this one and grab this one over here. And we're getting there. Let's grab this one, get rid of that one, and there. So I'm having to delete a whole bunch of the angles so that I can change them. And a couple more here. I just want to make sure that as this candy cane moves forward, it's going to actually give me all of the stitch directions that will end up looking friendly as far as the design is concerned. So I can see there's one over here, and now that I've gotten rid of those, I can move that one. I will continue on and do a couple more. This would almost be one of those cases where I could probably have digitized this as quickly, but it's okay because we are just playing with the software, and that's what playing with the software is all about, is just having fun and changing stitch angles. Now, keep in mind, if you are interested in learning all this, we do have an incredible group, our Facebook group for Hatch users, and we can help you get past the learning curve with regards to the Hatch platform. And that's what we do best. I think we're getting close to like 10,000 members, aren't we, James?
Yeah, we are. So be sure to join the group if you haven't yet. We'd love to have you participating in there.
Awesome. So that pretty much gives me all of the angles as I'd like to have them. So there is my angles going around there. Now, if I wanted to, I could grab that last object and I'm going to duplicate it. And now that I have two of them, I'll change the first color to a lighter gold. And then I'll change this one, let's say, to a blanket stitch going around the outside. And then if I wanted to do this as a Mylar design, I would actually grab that yellow satin stitch border, and I could go to create layouts, and then I could go to a create layout and do an offset, but I'm going to do an offset with a negative value. So I might do, let's say, I know that's about a 3mm border as far as the satin stitch is concerned. So I'm going to do a minus 1.25 millimeters. There's a single offset count, and when I click the OK button, you're going to see that it does a green stitch right down the center of that design. So it's my last color, or my second last color here, and then I'm going to duplicate that one more time. So I have two of them, and I'll make one of them a different color. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these. Let's just go to colors. I'm going to grab these, and I'll move these two so that they are in order, grab both of them at the same time. And I'm going to move them now to the very first two colors. Because when I look at this on screen now, so this is pretty much my candy cane done for Mylar. It's going to end up, if I do a redraw, it will do the running stitch, which is going to hold or give me a placement stitch, which is going to show me where to tape down my Mylar. And then after it does the Mylar, we actually have another running stitch, which is going to hold it in place, and then it is going to do all of the fill patterns in a loose density so you can actually see the Mylar shine through, and then it will do the satin stitch around the outside with a blanket stitch border. and it's going to look pretty cool. This is about a 3-inch design, so it will look really cool when it's done. Now, I'm showing you this because we have 5 different EMB files that we're giving you for this contest. And what we would like you to do is we would like you to take these EMB files, and we would like you to create any crazy layout you can. You can use any ESA files, you can use the digitizing tools within Hatch, you can use the motifs, you can do any extra elements. If you want to make a face inside of the gingerbread man, or you want to add some things inside of the ornament, or put names on stockings, whatever you want, just use your imagination. And that's what we're looking for, is creativity within these designs. Now, to give you an idea how these look when they're done, and let's just go right here. This is actually the same design that I did this afternoon. I ran a sample, and this is how it actually sewed out. So I kept the Mylar on there so you could see it. If you've never done Mylar before, it's a really easy process. It's kind of like an applique, but you don't have to cut it away afterwards. You just literally tear it off, and I might need a pair of scissors to get in there, but I can tear it off. It tears very closely to the edge, and it gives me that sparkly look on the inside. So you can see how it sparkles on the inside where the candy cane is, and it's super easy and super fast to do. And we do have Mylar on our site if anybody's interested. I don't know if we have the link for that, or if James can throw it up there. But that is a really cool Mylar design. That is only one of the possibilities. That's the beauty of an EMB file, is you have so many different possibilities of things that you could do with an EMB file. I'm really excited to see what you guys come up with. So do we have some wheels turning? If you kind of like this idea, if you're going to participate, again, all you have to do is send an email to contact@embroiderylegacy.com, ask for the EMB contest files. We'll send you out those 5 different files, and you can just go crazy and start playing. Anything?
Awesome. Yeah, we're excited.
Awesome.
We have a question.
Yep.
Is there a hoop size limit for the designs?
There is not. Whatever you want to do. I mean, I don't want to put, there's not too many, I guess, rules. The only thing that we're kind of saying within this, the same as last time when we did the Halloween contest, don't use any outside file formats. Make sure, or files within the design, make sure it's stuff within the Hatch software, or something that you personally have digitized within those design layouts. So, just have fun, go crazy, knock yourself out, and I'm really excited to see. Now, we are going to be able to vote, so get the submissions in, I guess, a few days before the 2nd, right? We're doing it on the 2nd, aren't we?
Yep.
Okay, so December the 2nd at 7 p.m. So make sure you get your entries in at least 2 or 3 days before, so we can get them, and send nice pictures. I mean, take a clear picture of your entry so that we can post it online, and we can let people see what you've done. Cool. Awesome. And I'm just going to get rid of that one, and I'm going to go back to the PowerPoint so I can show you a couple of other things that we have.
Yeah, and we have one more question.
Sure.
Bruce is asking, entry limited to 1 design, or do we need to enter all 5?
No, you can do whatever you want. You can use 1 design, you can use 2, 5. I mean, there's no rules with how many you need to use. You need to use at least one of them, and you can use one, multiple times. That's the beauty of the EMB files, is you can, take the gingerbread men, and you can have different sizes and make it as dimensional as you want. So yeah, 1 entry per person. We ask that you only enter 1 project, but you can use as many files as you want. Okay, and I'm just going to get back to my PowerPoint here.
Does it have to be done on a t-shirt or sweater?
T-shirt, sweater. Did I go black, James? Oh, there I am. I think I'm back.
Yep, you're all good.
Okay, I'm good? Okay, awesome. It does not have to be on a t-shirt or sweater this time. You can do it on anything you want, a Christmas tree skirt, a stocking. I mean, just be as creative as you want to be, and make an ugly sweater, whatever you want.
Yep, let your imagination run wild.
Yep. So that'll be lots and lots of fun. Now I'm just going to go back over to the PowerPoint real quick, if I can figure all this out. I think I need you to be the pilot of this whole thing, James. He always laughs at me. I think I get extra nervous when James is here because he's our tech video guy.
Well, hey, everybody leave us a comment if you think John is doing a great job.
Yeah, right. Okay, anyways, the other contest that we're going to have is our Embroidery Legacy Design Contest. And this we do ask, if you don't have Hatch and you don't know really how to work with EMB files, but keep in mind you can download the free trial for 30 days, so you do have lots of time if you do want to play. But if you want to submit a project with our Embroidery Legacy Designs, we ask that you don't use any outside designs from other vendors, but we're going to have a contest for that as well. And it will again be a first, second, or third place. And it just so happens that we did just put up all of our Christmas designs for sale, and they are 51% off. So if you're looking for Christmas designs, check out the link that James and Jesse are putting into the descriptions. We do actually have over 1,000 Christmas designs. I actually did a search earlier today, and we are at 1,010 Christmas related designs. So odds are there's something there that you will find. And pretty much all the designs, unless they are projects or bigger designs, like our large legacy collection. We did our COVID Santa, some of you might remember last year, but our regular designs are on sale for like $1.95. So you can look through those and again, come up with a really cool design, and you can enter that as well. Now, here is something else I did want to let you guys know about. So if you do want to join us for the Christmas party, please just make sure that you join us on the 2nd. But this actually is something that I am super, super excited about. James, do you want to fill people in about this a little bit too? I have been instructed that I am not allowed to give away any hints, but we have, all I'm going to say is we have a brand new product that nobody has ever seen before. It is awesome. It is incredible. I know you guys will be amazed. And if you want a sneak peek, you can join us for our private launch. Do you want to add anything else, James?
Yeah, like John said, I think this is going to be completely revolutionary. So if you want to be the first one to know what it is, be sure to click the link to join us for our private launch party.
This is actually going to be on Zoom. The people, we will release this product a few days after this launch party, but this is going to be the first, a couple thousand people who sign up for this Zoom webinar are going to see this live, and I'll be demonstrating it. It's just incredible. I know jaws are going to drop, and it's pretty amazing. So if you want, and I know it's a mystery right now, so I'm kind of telling you to come watch something without giving you any other information. But all I can say is it is super, super cool, and you will want to be the first ones to see it. So you can click that link, and that is November the 9th. We are going to have a Zoom private launch party. Is that good? Did I do a good job? Did I restrain myself?
I am proud of you.
Okay, because Jesse, just so you guys know, Jesse actually came down right before the live, and he almost scolded me. He was like, "Dad, you can't," because I don't know, but I'm not really good at keeping secrets. I guess kind of, right, James? But
debatable.
He said, you can't say anything with regards to what it is. So join us on the 9th, and I guarantee you will be amazed. Now, we do have some other really, really cool stuff coming up, and I wanted to let you guys know about this. I'm super excited about this one as well, because we actually have a good friend of mine in the industry, the embroidery coach, the one and only Joyce Jagger. We are going to be doing a Facebook Live on November the 11th. That's a couple weeks away, and you can join us on either YouTube or on Facebook. But Joyce is going to join us. If you don't know Joyce, she's actually an industry expert who has been in this business for like 40 years. So we will have a lot to talk about. We're going to be talking shop. And if you are in the midst of having an embroidery business, thinking about having an embroidery business, want tips on how to be more productive with your embroidery, questions about pricing, all of that good stuff, Joyce and I are going to spend an entire hour, if not more, talking about those subjects. And if you have any questions, you'll want to check in and join us. So that is on November the 11th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Awesome.
Awesome.
Okay. Now, of course, we always do some giveaways. So if you would like to win something, we're going to have one winner on Facebook, one winner on YouTube. type in the words "I want to win." Jesse will be picking somebody from, which platform is Jesse looking at right now?
He's on Facebook
He's
right
on
now.
Facebook. Okay, you're on YouTube? Okay, so type in "I want to win," and we are going to give away one of our collections of this week's design packs, and it is our Thanksgiving pack, because Thanksgiving is just around the corner. So if your name is called, you will just have to email us at contact@embroiderylegacy.com, and Leanne, who is our awesome office administrator, will get these designs off to you. We provide all the file formats, so no matter what flavor of machine you have, you will get them. The EMB files are included, and there is a couple that have appliques in this as well. So do we have a couple winners, Mr. Deere?
We're still working on the winners right now.
Okay.
However, awesome. We do have a few people saying that they've registered for the design contest or for the private launch party already. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I know that this is like a veil of secrecy. We have been, how many months have we been working on this, James?
Quite a while now.
Yeah, so this is something that is like 6 or 7 months in the making. And if we look a little tired here, it's because this is kind of what's been going on. And we have so many more cool things coming up as well. So we have a whole bunch of stuff in the future, but I can't get into that because Jesse will really give me trouble. So do we have a couple winners for
yeah, we do.
Pack? Okay, awesome.
So our Facebook winner is Helen Spangler. So congrats, Helen. Thank you so much for participating. Awesome. And on YouTube, we have the account name Glenn and Carrie Bachman. So thank you so much. Awesome. I'm not sure if it's Glenn or Carrie who's winning, but thank you for joining us.
That's right. That's right. Well, we appreciate it. And again, just give us or send us an email, and we will make sure we get those files off to you. And you know, it pays to watch our lives because we always give away something for free. As well, keep in mind that if you do or are looking for quality designs, all of our designs are sold individually on our site. We have over 30,000 now, but our best value is our Legacy Design Club, and you can click the description if you want to find out more. There's tons of bonuses that you get with the membership, and it really works out to pennies per design. So forget $1.95 per design. It actually goes down to, like, I think in the embroidery attic level, it goes down to like 26 cents or something crazy like that for a design. And we're talking, detailed designs. Now, this is also the last call for our Halloween designs. So we have a couple days left, and obviously Christmas is now, here. So our Christmas designs are on sale. But for a couple more days, our Halloween designs are on sale for 51% off as well. So I think that pretty much covers it. Again, if you want to participate in the EMB contest and you don't currently own Hatch, you can download a free trial directly from our site. We are an official Hatch reseller, and it's kind of important if you do it through our site, because if you do it through our site, we have education to get you started, because any software is only as good as the education that comes with it. And that's why we do our Digitizers Challenge, which is absolutely free. And it gives you a kind of a foundation where you actually get software and you can actually create some designs that run well on your machine. So that is available, and then you can participate in the EMB contest. So you can download the trial through us, and if you've joined us on social media before, you know that we have awesome groups. We have our Hatch Facts group, we have our Machine Embroidery and Digitizing Made Easy group, and we really appreciate if you subscribe to our YouTube channel and I guess click on that bell so that you are notified when we come out with new videos, all that good stuff, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so have I missed anything, Mr. Deere?
No, I don't think so. Once again, be sure to join us for our private launch webinar party. I'll be posting another link just so everybody can be sure to register for that.
Yeah, I know this is a lot of information, guys. We have our Christmas party coming up December the 2nd with 2 different contests there and free giveaways. We have our, our reveal, our new product reveal, and that's happening on, which date is that? November the 9th?
Yep,
okay,
that's when
and you
our
have to sign up through Zoom on that one. We have Joyce Jagger, the embroidery coach, joining us live on the 11th. And I think that pretty much ties it up for now.
Yeah, lots of exciting stuff coming up. So be sure to get stitching for the contest.
Yeah, get stitching, and it's all about fun. So we thank you for joining us. This is a pretty quick one. Half an hour. Unless we have any other questions, does anybody have any last minute questions? Or are we good, Mr. Deere?
No, we have a lot of people that seem pretty excited so far about the upcoming contests and streams. So thank you everybody for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, we won't take up any more of your time, but I thank you, and we will see you guys in a couple of weeks. Make sure you join us with Joyce. It's going to be lots of fun.
Awesome.
Okay, thanks, guys.